Okay, Sistas fans, this is a question that I've been asked many times, from the fans who genuinely want to know, Jeremy, season 5 is coming to a close. Season 6 is coming at some point. How would you write it? And then you have the other fans or viewers slash trolls who say, "Huh, all you do is critique Tyler Perry's writing. If you think you could do better, where's your show at?" Um, Okay. So I'm doing this video to pretty much address those things. How would I write season 6? Now, I know a lot about season 6 already. I've done a crap ton of videos about the upcoming characters and, storylines and whatnot, but I had to think about this video like, number one, if I wrote season 6, would it be the last season? How would I change characters in the show? Would I introduce new characters? Would I get rid of some of the older characters? So I think and I'm sorry for those who think I'm going to do a complete play-by-play. The last time I remember doing a video where it's like, okay, here is exactly how I would rewrite everything. It was the Haves and Have-Not series finale. I remember doing a video I just went into extreme detail of, okay, if I wrote the finale, it would have went like this. But in this video, it's more so, let me tell you what I would add or change into season 6. And then you could put the entire scenario together for yourself. So it's more like a bullet point style of, here's how I would change this character, this, that, and the third. So I am going to act like I don't know a damn thing about anything season 6 related. Okay? I'm just going to remember all the videos I've done of, oh, here are the new characters, so-and-so getting engaged, or so-and-so going to die in a fire. Forget all of that. I'm just going off of Sistas seasons 1 through 5, and here's what I would do in season 6. And if you have any ideas that I don't listen to this video, make sure you comment in the comment section below, and like the video, please, and subscribe. Okay. I ain't gonna lie, it's been 2 weeks. I don't even remember how the season ended. I think it ended with the Maurice and Q fighting over the gun or something. Q dies. I ain't gonna lie. I know this is morbid, but if they both got killed, I would not care. Okay, long story short, I think at the core, have Q get shot. Alright? And let there be video footage to clear Maurice's name. Everything could be explained about how Q orchestrated this entire thing. He was the one that pulled the gun out on Maurice. Maurice was confronting him because he stole his car, this, that, and the third. And instead of dying, Q winds up back in jail. And his fate is to get beaten up and possibly killed by the same gang members that he screwed over, because remember, he apparently snitched on everybody in order to walk, which I always thought did not make any sense because of the rules of the street. Snitches get stitches. You're telling me Q could betray an entire group of gang members and just be free to walk around like nothing ever happened? But Jeremy, what if he lied to Maurice saying that he dropped dime on everybody to get out, but in reality he was really dropping dime on Sabrina and Maurice to get them locked up instead? That's possible, but I'm more inclined to go that he betrayed his people, and as a result, they're going to beat him up, possibly kill him behind bars. Sabrina and Maurice get their names cleared, and that's that. No looking back on Q. He's gone. Screw him. Next up. Sad to say, but like I said in season 5, I think Zach and Fatima need to be phased out of Sisters. Maybe not permanently, but there needs to be just dial back on how much Zach and Fatima we get. I liked it better when we got maybe 5 minutes or less per episode, where it was those two together. I mean, there were a lot of times where we would get maybe 2-minute segments of Zach and Fatima together, but other than that, they were separate. You would see Fatima at work. You would see Zach, doing this stuff with the house. But when they were together, those were moments we cherished. But in season 5, those moments were grating. I mean, the season started off strong. Oh, let's go back to where we first met so you can remember that, oh, I love you and this, that, and the third. But then every scene after that, they were at each other's throats. I think that these two just need to be phased out. I mean, focus more on Fatima and her, aspirations for a law degree and whatnot. I think we need less of these Zatima drama and more of Zach and Fatima as characters, because they have their own show now. Simple as that. The Karen stuff, let it be revealed that, Zach isn't the father. Get that invasive DNA test or whatever, because we need to just close the book on it. Or at the very least, have Karen truly confess to who the baby daddy is. Or better yet, have Aaron find out what the doctor said about the 12th and then be like, you said the test results said this, but I'm really the father. Just put the baby daddy shit to close. I mean, Zach has a son. Focus on that. We don't need the Nick Cannon scenario of multiple baby mamas fighting for money, or in this case, multiple children. Just focus on Zach and his son Michael as opposed to the whole Karen thing. Let Karen do her own thing with Aaron or find another man, because we don't need it anymore. It's been played out for years at this point. Just move past that storyline. Karen doesn't have to instantly get a happy ending, but I think she needs to realize that she lost something good. Or maybe the fact she needs to realize that, as Zach said, we weren't good for each other. I mean, season 2, we saw a happier Karen than we ever saw her with Zach. She was with Aaron at that time. So do something else with that character. I really wish Ebony got better material to work with. With Andy, I just want to see the comeuppance, like all the shady stuff she's done in regards to using men, sleeping around, manipulating things while acting innocent. She needs to have everything just blow up in her face. You would think that wake-up call was at the ending of season 1, but no, she just went right back to the stupid shit. Andy needs that wake-up call. The fact that you just can't use people any way you want to and get away with it. You can't just sleep around, use like 3 men to sleep with in terms of getting past some bad feelings and go right back to Gary. But let Gary do something so astonishing that it's like, oh my goodness, I really messed up. Like, I messed up. I threw away some good men to stay with you, even though it's like, okay, at this point it's season 6. Are you really still not, you haven't learned that lesson? That's just stupid. Then when it comes to Sabrina, I wouldn't mind her and Bio getting together, or at least at the, maybe, well, just change up the set. I wouldn't mind Sabrina going over to his home country. Just change it up. A change of scenery never hurt. Don't get me wrong. Sistas has a number of set pieces, but just like in the Oval where you had the boxing match between Kyle and Max, it was something different, and I was here for it. So I wouldn't mind if we have a scenario where we have Sabrina off in Bio's home country to get a taste of that life, and she decides to stay, or maybe she decides Bio is the one for her, something like that. Calvin and Maurice, I don't care. The characters you could write off. Preston, Trinity, love the guy, but in terms of Preston, there is no reason for him to be stuck in this show. Calvin should have been gone. Just, there's no he and Sabrina are going to end up together. Gary, like I said, give Andy that wake-up call so she can finally let go and he can be gone. Hayden, I don't hate the character. I honestly don't. I don't think he needs to be gone anytime soon. Let Tamara wipe his ass, in terms of his bank account, leave his ass high and dry and broke, but I still feel like Tamara might come around and start liking him for real. Trying to go down the list of characters. Yeah, like I said, Calvin, Maurice, I don't really care about them. They can go. Just leave Maurice to the bank scenes. If Calvin is gone, we have no reason to go back to Maurice's apartment unless Sabrina goes by on the rare occasion. Or maybe find Maurice a love interest. But then again, I honestly don't care about the characters, so whatever. I think when it comes to the salon scenes, yeah, look, Pam is cool. I'm cool with that. Law firm. Have Robin come back and, just screw over Hayden and Gary so royally bad that they have to leave the company or something. Aaron, let's explore the mystery of what he has to offer as John. What was that life about? Who is Jennifer and what impact will that have on the story? It would be funny how Karen tries to pin a baby on Zach, but then it turns out that it's actually Aaron's baby, and now she's stuck with this man who isn't who he claims to be. So then the question is whether or not she chooses to keep the child. More sister circle moments. I wouldn't mind seeing the girls actually being more believable as friends. And shoot, to be honest, I think that's about it. Now that I think about it, I think I've went through every notable character on the show. Oh yeah, of course, family members. I wouldn't mind seeing some of the parental figures or family, maybe even siblings of some of the sisters to give more impact of, what the family dynamic is like. But like I said in another video, I wouldn't mind like a mini series or something where we explore the sisters as they were, in college. Hell, even do like a mini arc in a season where you can have 3 to 4 episodes focused on that. But yeah, that's really all I got to say about Sistas season 6. No, we do not need more Zatima crossovers. I'm content with what we have. Angela is bad enough in terms of what she brings in terms of screwing over the Zatima relationship. But that's really all I have for season 6 and what I would say needs to be changed or how I would write the season. But let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. What about Danny? I don't know. I mean, therapy. All these people need therapy. That's it. Have Preston go back, get married to that girl or get engaged to that girl and move on. That's it.